Hi, in this tutorial, simple embedded programming for I/O port that can be understood by a single input port. Yes, here we have taken the simple input port as a reference. This is a very simple program for your better understanding. So before looking into this program, first we'll just have assumption scenario. So this beautiful lady has driving a car. So let's for example, she's just applying the accelerator pedal, then the respective ECUs collect the information. Say for example, if she is pressing the accelerator pedal, then the particular signals has been activated and it is going to the controller. So how this controller looks, see, just we can have an assumption that this is a controller, that the input information, say for example, if she is giving some speed of around 100 km per hour, like the acceleration pedal has some 80% or 70%, so that this particular ECU is getting this information. So how the particular speed will be stored, because if once it's stored, so it can able to process and transmit. So let's see, just as assume this is the theoretical view of this chip. So in this I'll just consider this P1. We have a n number of ports. Here I have taken the P1, that is the port 1. This port 1 is the input for the acceleration pedal, that is what are the speed is giving the RPM as well as the wheel speed can be calculated by this input port. So see, let's see the programming, that is embedded programming with respect to the acceleration pedal. So first we have to give the accumulator A, that is this is the accumulator A is kind of variable, and in this we can have the value is FF, that is the addressing has made till FF here. So first we are just, the acceleration pedal is given, this is can be taken the port 1, so I have mentioned the input 1, and S is another variable that can be acts as a bridge between the input as well as the register. So that's what here mentioned, input port, that is input 1. So the whatever the input has been sent here, so if the lady presses the acceleration pedal, that information can be as an input into the ECU. So this was the input port, that is input 1, and move S to the IP1, that is for so this is IP1 is just here we have made as the input. So for S, this get data from input, so this input has been into the S. Then here is a register, so save the value into R1. So R1 is one of the register, so that means what are the input has been given, so this has been passed here, and this has been passed here, and also this has been passed here. So again, so once this task done, there will be a delay of some milliseconds. Then again we have the another, say for example, for the particular instance, if the lady gives some 70% of the acceleration pedal, and in the another instance she is giving some other speed, so here instead of, see here I have mentioned IP1 and IP1, and here also it should be IP1, it's not an input 1, so you can correct it. So you can ignore this input 1 and you can just have a note that instead of this input 1 you have to write IP1. So for the same variable, we are that lady is giving the speed, then this has been moved to S, so S value has to again move to the another register. So in this way, register is nothing but the temporary storage of the value for the particular variable. So in this way, again in this way it happens. So like once this process is done, then it is calling a delay. So delay is a kind of function. So once the delay calls, so what is the timing has been mentioned in this delay, it will be start to execute. So this is very simple understanding. I guess you are understood this concept. So it's very simple. So you are giving an input, that input goes to S, is another one or the variable. This S has been, this input as goes to the S, then here the S is moved to the R1. So that's what have been given, and in this, like in this stage initialization, so that's what input S. So here the data will not goes from S to input 1. So this is a very simple understanding. So in this same way, how much instance or how many instances if you want, you can keep on add. So this kind of machine level language has been added into the microcontroller. So this is a simple input port programming. So in this playlist we'll keep on add multi ports as well as the output port and how the manipulation also occurs. So if you really want to learn this kind of programming with the concepts, yes, you can hit a like and leave a comment. And yes, for learning embedded concepts you can subscribe our channel Embedded World. For learning the automotive concepts you can subscribe our channel Learn Automotive. So catch you in next tutorial with some other interesting stuff. Until then, bye.